Good morning. Please join me in standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And here's Sophia with the announcements.
Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday, October 30th, and it's a white day. A reminder that there will be no school tomorrow due to the headmaster's holiday. Enjoy the long weekend. Student government will meet today right after school in Fuller Basement. See Mr. Ryan or Charlie with any questions. Juniors and seniors, High Point University is on campus today for a visit. In addition, the Air Force will be visiting at 8:30 a.m. Please see Naviance or Mrs. LaBounty for details and to register. Be sure to check in with your teacher before attending. Every artist begins somewhere, with a first brushstroke, a first sketch, a first frame captured through a camera lens. Even the world's most celebrated creators once produced early works that seemed like simple experiments, only to become revered and valued decades later. Just look at the tens of millions paid for Vincent van Gogh's earliest drawings and paintings. Right now, you have the chance to witness that same beginning. Visit the Morse Center for the Arts to experience First Light, a debut exhibition of this semester's Photography 1 students and their very first 35mm prints. Located just before you walk up to the 3rd floor of the Arts Center and on exhibit until next week. Happy birthday today to Eliana Benware and Marshall May. Happy birthday tomorrow to Jeffrey Call Jr., Rosa Patuan, and Lexi Bakian. Happy birthday on Saturday to Jason Zhang and Summer Shu, and on Sunday to Ava Tucker. Happy birthday. For sports on Friday, we have varsity football quarterfinals versus CVU at 7 o'clock. Have a good day, everyone.
Thank you, Sophia. I have a few late announcements. Attention all current juniors and sophomores. As many of you know, we have hosted from St. Johnsbury Academy, Jeju, South Korea for the past several years, hosted a few students. Although the exchange has only been from Jeju to Vermont in recent years, we have just confirmed with the administration in Jeju that we have the opportunity for an exchange of 5 current students from SJA Vermont to SJA Jeju. The exchange would be for the 2nd semester, starting in January. We have time to put the exchange together, but time is indeed short. So if you are interested in going to SJA Jeju in South Korea, please stop by the headmaster's office before the end of the day on Monday to express your interest and begin the application process. Very exciting. Hilltopper mountain biking finished the season this past Saturday at the Northern New England Championship race at Titcomb, Maine. Tilly Lang earned 4th in the girls' Category A race, and the team finished 6th among 26 clubs from across New England. Congratulations, Hilltopper MTB. Great season. Congratulations to Mary Jane Kissinger, who won the overall, won the overall Eastern States Cup Downhill Series in the Pro Women's category this past weekend. MJ, oh my gosh. It was her first season racing in the pro category, and she absolutely nailed it. So out of the 9 downhill races she participated in this season, she took home 3 first-place wins, 2 second-place wins, 2 third-place, 1 fourth, and 1 fifth place. Mary Jane, you're the best. Okay, so good morning. Happy Thursday. First, I want to congratulate everybody who was involved in last night's fall concert, which was absolutely wonderful. Walking out, Mr. O'Brien pointed out to me that this was like the big game under the lights for those students who perform, with Mr. Rowe as their amazing coach. And we both wish that there were more opportunities to hear from them. Could I ask everyone who participated last night to stand and be recognized, please? All our music folks, stand up. Let's give a round of applause. So we have a pretty full playbill today, and I'd like to bring our guests up first and then say a few words about a few things before we go. First, I'm delighted to ask Paula and Pablo from our Student Diversity Council to talk about celebrating Dia de los Muertos. Come on up, guys.
Good morning, my name is Paula Gutierrez.
And I'm Pablo Elizondo.
and we're here to talk to you about the Day of the Dead, or as we call it, El Día de los Muertos.
El Día de los Muertos originated in central Mexico over 3,000 years ago with the Aztec indigenous cultures, who held rituals to honor their ancestors. Today, the celebration takes place on November 1st and November 2nd, where people create altars full of food, colors, and pictures to celebrate and commemorate their deceased loved ones.
This year, the Student Diversity Committee will be celebrating the Day of the Dead by creating an altar in the library. Please feel free to stop by if you want to have a look of our culture.
We hope to see you there. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. And for this month's Sustainability Spotlight, please welcome Zizi and Poppy.
Hi, I'm Poppy. And I'm Zizi. And we are here to talk about the October harvest of the month, apples.
Besides being a part of many of the favorite fall recipes that we're enjoying at this time of year, apples are actually really interesting and valuable to Vermont.
Yes, apples, which were first imported into America from Europe in the Columbian Exchange by European colonists, need cold environments in order to thrive, which is very different from other fruits like oranges or peaches, which need much warmer climates and don't grow well in Vermont because they can be damaged by frost.
This natural affinity for cold climates made these frequently grown crop by some of the early colonist groups who faced starvation. These apples were more often cooked or used to feed livestock rather than eaten raw because of their poor quality. Because of this, many New England traditions dating back to colonial times involve apples, like apple cider and apple cider donuts.
Despite these bitter beginnings as a cooking fruit, crossbreeding through the process of grafting, which is forcing trees to grow together by binding the wood, allowed apples to become much sweeter and be adapted to many new culinary uses, including eating them raw. Across the world, this has led to around 8,000 types in total, and about 150 are consistently grown year to year in large scale in Vermont.
Since apple trees aren't actually native to Vermont, they are technically an invasive species. Occasionally, they will become a nuisance on farms or fields left without tending, since they are very hardy. However, this is usually a very slow process and not widespread enough to create issues that are tendencies of invasive species. Apple trees are a boon to the Vermont economy, especially since apple orchards can be popular tourist attractions for out-of-staters.
Apples are also healthy since they contain antioxidants, which can be good for brain and respiratory health. Additionally, apples are 85% water, which can be good if you find yourself not getting enough water.
And now we've got 3 trivia questions about the information we've just given you.
The first question is, about how many types of apples are there in the world? And you can just shout out your answer. Yeah, I heard some correct answers. Kenyon, can you? Okay, great. Yep. Finally, what is one reason why apples are healthy? Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much for playing.
Yeah. Have a good day.
All right. Just happened. Not sure what just happened there. It was back there. Okay, excellent. Thanks, guys. Love apples. Have a lot of apple trees. A lot of apples. All right, so now wouldn't be fall without a little hunting. I believe we have someone to kick off the duck hunt. Who am I bringing up to kick off the duck hunt? Miss Huntington. Welcome, Miss Huntington. All right.
Okay, so she gave away the fun already. It is duck hunting time. It's the second annual Rubber Duckies. There are 130 of these rubber duckies hidden all around campus in buildings and classrooms and outside. One per person though, please, so we can have a little bit more fun across campus. Adults, of course, you are welcome to join in the fun. When you find a rubber ducky, bring it to Campus Life for your prizes. This is to help kick off a little Halloween fun with the headmaster holiday, of course. We didn't get to do it on Halloween. However, we're still going to celebrate it. And good luck this weekend to the football squad. I hope you all have a wonderful Halloween and a long weekend. Stay safe, keep showing up for each other and looking out for each other. And let's have 2 lucky duck winners, so be ready. Heads up. If you catch it, it's yours. And you can bring it to Student Life. There's 2 ducks. All right, have fun hunting.
Goodness. I sort of think I should have done that last. That was a good place to stop, particularly because I have to say a couple of things. So before you go, I'd like us to take a moment to recenter ourselves around the obligation that we have to each other to show respect. To all the people around you, and especially to your teachers and to the adults who work with you every day. Our custodians work very hard. And I want to ask you this morning, I know you don't believe it's respectful of their time and effort to stuff paper towels down the toilets in our restrooms, to use them when they are out of order, to tear sinks off walls, and generally to create some disgusting conditions for them and for the rest of the community, because that is what has been happening in the past few days. We expect a lot more of you all. Those of you who are doing those things, please know that you are making things worse for people who deserve your respect and your gratitude. I have to believe that you are better than that. After our wonderful Spirit Week and all of the fun that we bring here, you put heart and soul and love into celebrating our school community. I know that you are, in fact, better than that, and we are watching. So today, this weekend, and then when we return on Monday, you have the chance to start making better choices that respect each other and yourselves. And I really look forward to that. All right, see you next week, everybody. Faculty.